What up? This is Rap Picture. So 6ix9ine is revealing more information about who ran up in his home. And so, look, he also is revealing some other information I'm going to get to after I show you who 6ix9ine thinks ran up in his home.
Oh. Yeah, we have security everywhere.
Yeah, we have, but,
I didn't say that.
no, but we have 10 security guards outside.
Okay.
Yeah, just make sure.
He doesn't care.
Well, can we actually ask you about that?
Yeah.
What happened, bro? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. So, I was trimming with Jack Doherty.
Yeah.
I got permission to leave my house. So I got permission to leave to my house for work, the same way I come to the warehouse, same way we were allowed to leave to the strip club. Mm-hmm. And I guess people saw that I was working, took that opportunity. They were kids. From looks of it, the detectives are working fast. They found some stuff.
Allegedly, people are saying it was the Island Boys.
No, I don't even think Island
Shut
Boys.
the fuck up. No, that's what I saw. I swear. That's what. No.
There were kids in this neighborhood.
What
so
the
let
fuck?
me leave that real clear. There's 230 homes in my neighborhood. What it's pointing out to be, yeah, he didn't do that then. But
Yeah,
what was pointed out to be that it was kids in the neighborhood because there was no car that came in, no car that left. So it was white kids at that.
No way.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no.
I thought they
White
were.
boys.
Oh, it was a mask. So you can.
Yeah, so there was no tattoos. So
Are you gonna be?
this myth that it was those two brothers that there's no tattoos, their face was able to see, there was no tats, so that's just a myth. It's just Instagram conspiracy, whatever. But anyway, long story short, I'm glad that my mom's okay. I'm glad that my dogs are okay. I'm glad that my family's okay.
Amazing.
And these people took the opportunity when I wasn't home.
So 6ix9ine is revealing that there was someone in the neighborhood that ran up in his home. So this makes sense because when I was analyzing everything, I was saying like, it's a gated community. It's like you got to get through the gates and then still drive like 15 minutes. 6ix9ine is saying there's about 230 homes in that gated area. You can't really go in or get out without going through a gated area of security. And if you try to come in through the forest or anything, it's all by foot. So it's pretty much sealed off. And I was like, who could have done that? Who could have went in there and got up in his home like that? You know what I'm saying? And it turns out that makes more sense that it was someone that lives in that area. You would think that in that gated area, no one would be on that type of timing. But I guess 6ix9ine is suspecting it was local kids in that area. Now, when he's saying kids, we're talking probably like, under 18. Maybe like 17, 16 type stuff. Because, you definitely aren't going to find anyone younger than that on that type of timing in that area. And it's even surprising that someone in that area was even on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, these kids was actually on that. You know what I'm saying? In a rich neighborhood like that where, they got their whole future ahead of them. You would think they would be more, like, strict about school and, normal stuff. But these kids in that area are actually, like, they're from the trenches or something. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Because it makes sense, though, that, that's why you didn't see no car. That's why the security can't say nobody came in or left. You know what I'm saying? Because they just had to run right back to their home, probably. Who knows if they even took a car. It might have been a close neighbor. The detectives are looking into it. And this is some pretty good leads about who did it. He's dismissing that it was not the Island Boys. 1090 Jake was thinking it was the Island Boys. He was going off of that, I guess, some internet stuff. But, they said there ain't no tattoos really that they can see to make it look like it was them. I don't know if the Island Boys stay in that little area, that neighborhood or not. If they do, then it really could have been them maybe. Or they could have been involved in it maybe. I mean, this is allegedly, but I mean, I would say that if the Island Boys live in that neighborhood, the same neighborhood as 6ix9ine, then I would say, then they could have had something to do with it. It might not have been them specifically, but they might have had something to do with it. Because you wouldn't really think too many people would be on that type of time in that neighborhood. But detectives are looking into it and they'll figure out, they'll try to figure out who did it. Now, the next thing before we get out of here is that, well, 6ix9ine sentencing. In my last video, I suspected that the whole thing was staged. Now, I wasn't saying for sure. I was just speculating. You know what I'm saying? I was just throwing that out there that this could have been a staged thing, because I was saying, look how close it is to his sentencing date. He was supposed to get sentenced like 2 days after that happened, 2 or 3 days. So it was this week, actually today, at the recording of this video, he was supposed to have been sentenced, and prosecutors are looking to, they're asking the judge for like 3 to 9 months in jail. Tekashi's asking them to let him do his jail time at home for home confinement, and the prosecutors are they're really strict about saying no. They want him to actually serve time in jail, not at home, because they're saying he thinks he's above the law, and since he cooperated, they think he thinks he's immune to punishment or anything. So they're saying they think that it's only right that he actually serves time in jail. And so I thought the timing was suspicious, and I was just throwing that out there, and it turns out I was right. It turns out that they did delay the sentencing now. So instead of him getting sentenced today, he's going to be sentenced in a couple weeks from today. And they're calling for his sentencing to be conducted on December 5th.
Give the people the great news.
Go ahead.
Cause of you know, everything going on right now, you know, holidays coming up, they adjourned my sentencing just so I could like properly situate myself before I get sentenced. I was supposed to get sentenced Thursday. I get sentenced December 5th now.
Wow.
So,
Oh, they pushed it.
Yeah.
They pushed it when? Today?
They pushed it today, yeah.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah.
So you get to
So
stay out.
W chat.
W's in the chat,
W's,
man. So now you wait. So now you're not going to sentencing for another week.
It's like a week.
2
and a
weeks?
half,
Yeah, 14 days. Yeah.
Nice. You get to have Thanksgiving. Oh.
Yeah, we should have Thanksgiving.
I'm down.
I was about to have.
And so, yeah, with Tekashi 6ix9ine, yeah, he's gonna have to get sentenced on December 5th. He's gonna be able to get through Thanksgiving now for the holidays, and they're gonna push that back a couple weeks because of that incident. Like I suspected, that makes me even more suspicious about the timing of the whole thing. Like, was he trying to get sympathy points or something? Like, you know, look what they did to my mom, and you know, look what they did to my home type stuff, and you know, like, can I get a delay in sentencing or leniency so I can watch my home? I also said that it looks like he can't have armed security, so I was saying that maybe this was part of it too, where he's showing the courts, hey, look, I need armed security. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not convinced that this was not staged still. I'm still speculating on if this was staged for 6ix9ine to, you know, have a case for the judge to allow him to have armed security, and like he got his sentencing delayed. These are the two motives I found were reasonable for 6ix9ine to stage this thing. So, but the thing is, if he did stage something like that, and he got caught, he would be looking at even more time. So it'd be pretty risky for him to even try to pull off something like that. So I'm not saying it was staged, but there's a chance it was. Let me know in the comments, do you think it was staged or do you think it was real? But yeah, that's it for today. 6ix9ine is going to be sentenced in December 5th. I'm going to update y'all when everything comes out, when new information comes out. And so stay tuned to the channel. Hit that like button. Let's get over 100 likes on this video. Make sure you subscribe and everything like that. Follow Rap HITZ on social media and everything like that. Links are in the comment section and description box. I'm out.